and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going here. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Last time they played, the Aggies stepped up in the crucial moments. They were better in crunch time. They won a close one.
Well, Chris, if you remember back to that game, A&M very fortunate to win that game. It was a game that went back and forth, and a big reason why we're looking forward to this matchup today.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
He's going to hand this off. Tackle, but 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
And the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now here's the toss play. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently, and even Isaiah Spiller. Good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the runner takes off to his right. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He breaks free. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Just gets it away, taking a shot. He's got his man wide open. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they heave it deep downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He's escaping the pocket now. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete on the final play of the first quarter.
Texas A&M 14, Texas 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He slings this one deep down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Breaks the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun, and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
28, Texas 14.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the puck will bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it down at the 15. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Handoff to the fullback. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's looking to scramble. Caught for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Looking for a deep completion. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Up position, second and long from their own 12. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Longhorns are in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. And the ball to the ground. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Aggies looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Fights through a tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's a reverse. Makes a nice move there. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away.
35, Texas, 21. Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
He's running out of time here. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken at the 45. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. And the Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And the Aggies beginning to roll now. Kirk building the lead. This one is getting away from the Longhorns.
Chris, it's a shock to me. I mean, it's a rivalry game. You kind of throw out the rankings. You throw out the records. It's about playing today to see who the better team is. And the fact that A&M is pulling away like this is a shocker.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
21. Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on their screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. And he's taken down way behind. A huge loss here.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. In the clear of the 25. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And this one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 49.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 18, set to kick it off. Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And now the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, why not save your best for the big stage? And this guy's doing it. He's got over 100 yards receiving on the night. How about this last one? Diving out to make this catch. That might be his best play of the night.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First and goal for the offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Texas, 27.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But quickly. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He'll hand it off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Always looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's a bullet over the middle. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Extending the play now. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a toss to the left side. A change of direction. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.